One left for you, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Or should I say, one left for me. You've had them all, really. Yeah. Welcome back to the channel. Got quite a lot to go on about today. Only done one video this week, but that's because we've been a bit busier, haven't we?
We have.
Had a lot of organising, a lot of enquiries.
Yeah.
Not a lot materialising, but next week, or the next couple of weeks, it's going to be a different ball game, I think. I think we're going to start to pick up in here.
Yeah.
Feels like I've got that aura.
Yeah, I can feel it.
I know. Oh, first of all, the V8 that I've got over there, mate, we've been waiting for that special liner. John at the moment is just, the Rover V8, yeah, sorry. John's just trying to get the dowels out here. I think they're made of diamond, aren't they, these?
I don't know, I think it's harder than that.
Harder than diamond.
Yeah.
One of the hardest materials known to man.
Thought, oh, we'll give it a face, quickly whip the dowels out.
Yeah.
Not happening.
No. So this was pretty much all done, this thing, but this is the one that had a cracked bore, or it's had a cracked liner and it's gone through into the water jacket behind. So what I had to do, mate, was get in touch with Westwood and design a top hat liner to go in it.
You can see it's...
That I believe is going to solve the issue.
I think it will.
Yeah.
Don't see why not.
So what I've done with this, mate, there's no point really doing a too much of an interference. Done basically a slide-in liner, but I've got 4 O-rings in there. So we've got the crack, doesn't go through to the bottom. It can't do because the base of the block, a bit like the Cossies, just solid.
Yeah.
So it goes down probably so far to the bottom. Same at the top. Nice big thick area here where the head bolts are.
Only cracked right in the middle portion, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, really. So what I've done is I've put 2 proper O-rings at the top and 2 down the bottom. I didn't design the liner like that. I just got Westwood to make me the specific dimensions to what I wanted, but I've machined the grooves and put the O-rings in.
Yeah.
No reason why it shouldn't work.
And the usual sealant we use as
Usual sealant. So really what we're doing here is we're sort of, it's acting a little bit like a wet liner sort of setup.
Kind of, yeah.
In a way, but we're
there
just
is
sealing
still a layer of aluminium behind there. But
oh God, yeah.
Because it's broke through into the water jacket.
Yeah.
You can't rely on it. You know, you can't rely on an interference to...
No. So we've put those O-rings in, and we've also put the liner in with a bit of our 620 Loctite down the bottom and at the top for belt and braces. Reason we've got to face it, mate, is because obviously we leave a little bit of protrusion with the liner above the block. We'll do it a little bit so it doesn't sit below the block, and we're just going to face it now. I've left a millimetre in there, so we've got to bore it. All the rest are fine. Obviously, being a slide fit, it's not going to interfere with the next bore. Meccano, innit? Put it together. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I believe that's going to be absolutely successful.
Yeah, I think so.
Going over to the Ranger. Better finish this because everyone's going to moan like hell. Nothing worse than someone eating and talking at the same time, is there? Can't swallow it because I'm in front of the camera. Bit like stage fright in a pub toilet. Ranger engine.
Done.
Obviously, we haven't gone to the usual standard as we normally do on engines. 1, because it's fully dressed and we never normally do fully dressed engines. But 2, this has got to be functional, reliable.
Yeah.
And get the thing back in and sold, innit? Mm-hmm. As you can see, hybrid turbo. Not through our choice, it was hybrided anyway.
Yeah.
Hybrided.
So re-hybrided.
So we've just had it overhauled, mate. So turbo's all new. Full engine kit, board plus 5 pistons. Ben had the injectors tested. All 5 were good, perfect, because they were new injectors. He didn't think that's the problem at all. One of the nozzles was a bit not very good, so they've replaced that because obviously the melted piston.
Yeah.
But all the injectors are good, so there's no point replacing them, he said. He thinks what the problem is almost certainly the map.
Yeah,
so it's been mapped, add hybrid turbo. You ain't going to stick hybrid turbo unless it's on a map, are you?
Well, no.
What else we got? A few pipes and stuff that we've had to buy new because obviously this has had the... Oh, in my last video, when I did the pricing on this, a lot of people have commented saying I didn't add the block. You're right, I didn't add the block. The block's cost us 800 odd quid. That's that on top of it. But we're still going to make an engine build out of it, aren't we?
Yeah.
Hopefully. And I've had loads of inquiries. I have actually advertised this vehicle. So if you have a look on Marketplace, it's on there advertised, but just bear in mind the engine's not in it yet. Yeah. And I've had loads of interest. It's a cheap vehicle for how much work's been done.
Well, then it's what they go for, even with, you know, not with a fresh engine. So
exactly, 17 to 20 grand. You know, 17's on the cheaper side for something at that age and mileage and stuff. So we got a EGR cooler, new one. Ben said must replace that because you cannot get to that unless you remove the
back of the engine. So
unless you remove the gearbox or the engine or both, you ain't going to replace that. So do it now. EGR valve, few pipes that were on the old block, which
we obviously got this all completely stripped down, so
exactly,
we didn't know
and the block
we
was
had.
the block was missing. So we soon discovered when we come to assemble it that what was on the old block was this engine mount, which I managed to find one.
Yeah, this water pipe here,
that water pipe housing,
manifold, they call it.
Yeah, this pipe here, which must have been attached to this cooler, the oil cooler, because the oil cooler wasn't there either, but we would have replaced that anyway.
Well, yeah.
So it's had all the bits in it.
Yeah, all the
It's a good little
stuff.
buy. Get in touch with us, guys. You've seen the truck, you've seen the engine now, what we've done to it. DPF's going to be cleaned out. There's nothing this truck's going to need after this.
Well, it'll be mint, yeah.
And I've got my eyes on another one.
Do you?
Same thing, little bit older, done the same sort of miles, 88,000, 89,000, in white, but immaculate condition. With a top-end noise, they say, which means it needs an engine.
in the head.
Which means it needs an engine.
Yeah.
But I've got him down to four grand at the minute, and I'm trying to get it for 3, but I don't think that's going to happen.
No.
But there could be money in it.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's another one for when this one's sold. This is booked in for next Thursday with Ben. And so
I reckon that white one sounds like there could be an Isaac in it.
Hello, new company vehicle, sir.
No, I don't need more cars.
I've seen your eyes light up when I said 3 grand. We'll see about that, innit, mate? These bits here, which we're starting to clean up and get laid out, ready to assemble. Cookies. Thanks very much to
more cookies.
Thanks very much to Stuart's daughter.
Yep.
She's popped in to say hello because obviously Stuart's gone now.
Yep.
And his 2 daughters. I'm going right off track again. His 2 daughters have been over there for 10 years, hanging around their dad's place and doing most of the work for him. Only joking, Stu, if you're watching. But Kirsten, yeah, they miss being on the estate, so she's come back to visit, bought some cookies. But yeah, they've been in there since they've been about 9 or 10, haven't they? And they're pretty handy, to be fair.
Yeah.
Especially when Kirsten come over here and started correcting me on a few things. I thought I'm going to have to get rid of her. Anyway, this is... Did we say anything about this Yanmar engine?
I don't think we did, you know.
Well, we've got a Yanmar engine.
Got a Yanmar I think they put it in the John Deere forklifts and
That's
stuff.
it, yeah. Yeah, a little 4-cylinder Yanmar. Not the easiest things to get bits for in the UK.
No.
So we were going to buy an engine kit, which consists of everything, basically liners and pistons and valve seats. We stripped the motor, bores. It definitely needs boring and stuff. Yeah. Managed to get some 0.5 pistons from America or somewhere like that. I don't know, but they're going to be at the beginning of July.
Oh, right, yeah.
So we've just got to get bearings and a full gasket set, really.
Yeah.
And just starting to prep some bits up and that ready to put back on, mate. So the block we've bored, got to face it. Yeah, nice little job, isn't it? He's looking fresh again, isn't he? I did notice there's been some people commented saying, can you just tell us why is Isaac got this doing the Subaru engine again? Because I'm sure he's done that.
Well, sort of because I can. But at the same time, when I did take it out and stripped it and everything, I don't think I got any.
You wanted to change the block, didn't you?
Yeah,
really?
I wanted to use this block, which is a 207 block, which has got more support than the old one, which is over here.
That's sort of got support every 90 degrees, whereas that has got just
not a lot.
Not a lot, really.
So I wanted to do that, but when I took it apart, I mean, you can kind of see in this one. Turns out it's sort of like started to, it hammered on one of the big ends. Luckily, didn't spin.
Why is that?
Well, I think it is because I didn't have an oil cooler. Basically, from the factory, that block, that engine, doesn't come with an oil cooler.
Right.
And obviously, I don't drive it too softly.
No.
So I think I basically cooked the oil a bit.
Yeah.
And it started to get a bit close at the bottom end. So it's quite lucky I took it apart.
Yeah.
Luckily, everything measures fine. All the rods are fine, crank's fine. But doing it again, new bearings, new pistons.
Those, in fairness, those bearings, their mains there, which are probably ACL, are they?
They're King.
Are they King? Are they
Yeah.
with that coating on?
Yeah.
You can see any sort of even like bedding wear because they look bad.
They do wear a bit
because it takes that top coating off, doesn't
it?
Whereas really, if you had a,
I mean, like that was some of the big ends.
yeah,
Started to delaminate a little bit.
oh yeah,
Basically, I'm pretty sure that's
an
down to
oil
not
grade.
having an oil cooler.
It's an oil bloody.
It's
yeah.
just got thin and hot and don't like it. Because every other...
and a very heavy right foot.
Yeah, there is that.
So you're basically building this thing
and there
as
are
a bit more of a...
There are a few other things, like it had race pistons, 2618, like soft alloy pistons that expand a lot, so you had to run big clearance, so it was a bit slappy and all that. It's just... So I've gone for the 4032 pistons and tighter clearances, all a bit more road orientated.
Yeah, but
makes more sense.
Bit stronger in areas.
Yeah, yeah.
Bit more performancey, but road.
It's like a Mark II of the first build, really. It's like a revision of the last one.
Got another Subaru in.
We do,
haven't we? Which we're probably going to be going for a short motor because that one looks horrible, doesn't it?
Yeah, and to be honest, it's cheaper to do it that way a
well,
lot of the time.
This
and
is
they
the
get
thing.
A better block out of it. So.
I mean, as far as these, like from the Subaru, as far as these inquiries we're getting and this work that was come in, probably a really good choice putting these ads out on Facebook and eBay and stuff like that. You've been getting a lot of inquiries off that.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot. I'm sure you get a few that are just a bit, they're, you know, dreaming a little bit, but
yeah, of course
at the same time, you know, if someone's just, their engine's just blown up on the Subaru, they get on eBay to look for a new one, then they see a rebuild service. They, you know, they might think, oh, maybe I'll go down that route. So.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, we've had a lot of inquiries and some work from it so far.
Yeah, but this
that thing has had water sitting in for more than...
Well, a long time. It was seized solid.
Boat anchor. So it's only really a couple of grand for a built short motor, isn't it?
So it's an STI short block.
Yeah.
It's a thick, you know, the 207 with the semi-closed deck. So it's like a stronger block. Stronger than that. This is a version 4 STI, so like quite an early one, like a 98 or something like that. And they're open deck. They're a lot like these 20G blocks, which are the closed deck, except they're fully open deck.
So this block here is the one, we bought those two engines down there from Charlie, and one was supposedly an early 20G block. And sure enough, mate, you strip one and it is, isn't it? It is. This is a decent block, this.
Fully closed deck.
Fully closed. Quite a rare block, really.
The only downside for me and why I ain't nicked it is because the thrust position is different.
They do it on the rear or the centre, don't they?
Yeah, it's centre on these, and my crank is a rear thrust crank. So
yeah, if someone wanted a special build with this in, we could use this, couldn't we? And just get the crank to suit, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, quite nice. Worth buying them really just for that, I'd say, mate.
Yeah,
almost.
Well, they're worth quite a lot of money, those 20G blocks.
Yeah,
so
that's it.
Especially a decent one like that. So
ideal. So we've got some work coming in. Next week, I've got a Spitfire engine, Triumph 1500 Spitfire.
Nice.
Very nice.
Are they the one that are a bit weird? Are they like the one that's half of a Stag engine?
No. No, you're thinking of the Sprint.
That's it, yeah.
Isn't it? With a bit of an angled head.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's not one of them. It's just a nice 4-cylinder 1500. Nice.
Yeah.
So we've got that one coming in, and potentially we've got a couple of pretty trick builds, maybe. Looks like, don't we? We've done a couple of estimates. One for an A45 AMG Merc.
One for a GTR.
One for a GTR R35, mate. Be nice to get in amongst one of them, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
With a crank on. So, yeah, loads of things in the pipeline. Moving on, be down the man cave tomorrow morning, mate. Got a viewer on the kit car. And he's coming down loaded with a trailer. Don't quite know how to feel about it, really. But what I'm trying to think is, we've had our fun with it. Well, it's all working. Let's get rid of it.
When was the last time you used it?
Well, exactly. When's the next time I'm going to use it?
That's the trouble. Really? It is great fun.
We've had it for some time. We've done all our work to, you know,
we've done an engine swap on it. We've put a limited slip diff in it. It's got the AccuSump now. It's got, you know, we've had a few
we've sorted it,
big
haven't we?
mods that we've done over time.
It's been a constant sort of R&D project for about 2 years, isn't it? And we've got it how we want it. It's done 2 track days reliably, touch wood.
Got all the quick shifter and all that as well.
All that jazz. So someone is getting a good car.
It's a really good car. it's not like your normal car where you just get in and drive it and it'll always just do the same. There are things you have to tinker with and things you've got to have a fiddle and you've got to know how to use it all properly, but it's on track. You can't. I don't think you can really beat it.
No, you can't, can you?
Great.
Especially on a short track, it's like the most thrilling thing that you can
like an
drive.
airfield track.
Amazing. Yeah.
So good.
Chivner or Perranporth.
Can't
get
any
any better.
I drove it at Perranporth, I
It's
always
nuts,
think
innit?
about it.
It's nuts, isn't it?
It was just so good.
Yeah. And when you went round Castle Combe backwards, that was a good one as well, wasn't it?
That was my first track day. It was a bit wet.
A little bit wet.
Bit too heavy on the right foot.
On the old
spun
chicane.
in the grass, but
never mind.
No crash, so it's all good.
Yeah, that was all right. Come back with 4 wheels on it, which is a good thing. So yeah, that might be going, mate. Been up Ryan's this morning to have a look at the BMW, and that little project is looking real now. Got all the bits in white high build primer, like all the boot, bumpers, spoiler, all that jazz, all done, finished, pre-fitted, ready to paint. So that was just very exciting just to see them. And the shell, I just had to go over to have a look at a few things underneath on what I want. So basically what I've done is left it with them boys and said, we're going to do it in white stone chip underneath, but I've said, you do it how you would be happy with it, and how they would be happy with it is doing it like a show car. So that's what it's going to be like.
I think, like I said to you earlier,
which is probably the best thing, isn't it?
Yes, you will use it on track a bit, but predominantly it's going to be like a bit of road use.
That's going to be my baby, isn't it?
Yeah, and then I think, like I said, I don't think it's going to ever see an airfield. It's going to be nice tracks, you know, Castle Combe, stuff in Europe, Donington, nice stuff, not your sort of stony, rough circuits.
No. Yeah, just to do some nice, sort of expensive days.
Proper tracks that are well kept. Not that Chivner's not well kept, but at the end of the day, it's an airfield.
It's an airfield, isn't it?
It's not a racetrack.
No, but that's one of the reasons, really, mate. And I suppose I better mention it, haven't I? Because it's been hanging around in the background, and some people have started to comment, haven't they? Because they think I've been out and bought something like really that I shouldn't. So I think I better mention it. It's only because I've given it a clean. But yeah, got a motorhome here.
You've wanted one for a while, haven't you?
Wanted a motorhome. Well, we all want motorhome, don't we?
Well, it's
really, just sitting there.
Good.
But that's not a company thing. That's a private vehicle. And I've actually gone on others with my father-in-law, who's basically my best mate. We've wanted one for ages because if we don't go away with the family, we go away, do a bit of fishing and stuff like that, or just to chill out overnight at a weekend somewhere local.
Well, yeah.
So this thing come along from a friend of ours. Got it at an absolute steal, mate. Won't say how much.
That friend has sold you a lot of stuff now.
He has, hasn't he? Yeah. But here it is. Magnum GT, Eldis, Peugeot, Fiat Ducato, really, aren't they?
Yeah. 6 berth, isn't it?
6 berth, mate. It's got the drop-down bed. Perfect
for
layout.
The full family.
Done 5,000 miles from new. And it's
it's that low, is it? That low?
Only done 5,000.
I didn't realise that.
Only been used less than half a dozen times before we had it.
Christ.
Bloody lovely, isn't it? So
it is nice.
The reason I mentioned it is, one, because people keep saying, what's that in the background? You've been spending again. Personal. And I would say for at least the next 5 or 6 years, it's going to probably be worth more than what we paid.
Yeah, you did get a good deal on that, really.
But I'm going to be putting a tow bar on the back. It's a 3.5 ton vehicle, and it can tow 5.5 ton, which will tow comfortably the BMW and our little trailer.
Perfect.
Or even if it don't, mate, we can maybe take a truck and put it on the back.
Yeah.
But it'd be great to tow the car around and go and do Europe or something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do it in style. Even if we go Castle Combe, we can hang around, drink tea and look out the window, can't we?
Exactly, yeah.
And just look at the car out there rather than bought a motorhome. Magic bit of kit. One last thing then, I suppose, before I go, mate. I'm going to be going down, probably doing a video tomorrow, just showing how far we got with the Escort and the wiring. And actually, I went up in the week, mate, got a lot further than I'd like to have, or expected to get, didn't I, with that?
You did.
Had a chat with Stephen at Tipton Garage. He'll probably be watching this because he likes to keep his eye on what I'm doing with that thing and then correct me, guide me in the right path. And he said, we've booked it in for the 8th of July. It's going to him. But he did say, because I was obviously a bit concerned about everything being all right before it went to him, and I would quite like to sort of maybe do a few miles in it. He said, why don't you have a chat with David at Emerald, who's very helpful, and I've spoke to him quite a few times before. He said, if you go down there and plug it in, he could take over your laptop and do all the trickery.
Yeah.
And I thought, that is amazing, isn't it? So I rang him up, he's sure enough, yeah. So I've gone down there, Wednesday, Thursday?
Yeah.
And he took over my laptop, mate. Plugged him in over the phone, got a map on there, had a little tit of H, showed me, he's gonna sort of teach me about it. It looks quite user-friendly, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Compared to like, well, some of the other stuff I've seen,
so
like
a
ROM Raider, it's like
or like a Motec or something like that. It's like a bit another level. But that looks really user-friendly. He had a look through it, everything looks good. We've got oil and water in it. It turns over and everything, all my wiring looks like it's doing the job.
Yeah, so you've tested like your fuel pump switch and your ignition.
Tested
and all
everything.
that.
Reason it didn't fire up is because now we've got high compression. I think I'm going to have to change the starter motor to one of those gear-driven jobbies, high torque.
So
it's not turning over fast enough to register on the ECU.
So it will turn it, but nothing like quick enough to get it to fire.
Thank you, mate. He's on camera, look. Movie star, that man. What was I saying? Oh yeah.
Starter.
Yeah, so it won't turn over fast enough to pick up on the crank sensor, the ECU. You take the plugs out, crank it over, it comes up, green light, will work.
Right.
So I've got to get a starter for it, but really happy that everything works.
Yeah.
Done a good job.
Like I was saying the other day, it's definitely better to get it at least running, even if running badly. You know.
Yeah.
It's better to do that now and know your wiring's all good and
yeah,
there's no leaks and.
That's it. That was another thing. I managed to turn it over, got the main, because we've set it in ECU where when you put the ignition on, it primes for 3 seconds on the main pump, and we had a couple of leaks, so I managed to sort all them out.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So now when it goes down to Tipton, it will literally just be set it up, not try and work out, not try and get the thing running, then set it up.
Well, Dave said there's no reason if we get it running before then, providing everything sort of looks all right, why we can't go and just put some miles on it.
Just run it in a
on
little
the base map. So yeah, happy with that.
Perfect.
That's if the engine's all right, mind. But I'm sure it'll be fine.
The engine will be mint. Yeah. Well, I only worry.
You've got your doubts on whether it's going to be very drivable, haven't you?
I don't think it's going to be very drivable, no, because you lighten the shit out of the bottom end. Everything's light. The crank's light. Yeah, the crank's light. The flywheel's light. I mean, the rods and pistons have been balanced, which means there's been material took out. And
we'll see, won't we?
We used a standard crank, which some people say you shouldn't on sort of like a high comp build like that. You should go billet, but it's knife edged as well. So we'll have to see if it snaps or not.
Well, they say that, but I spoke to Mark Baines at Turbo Sport, who's been heavily into crossflows for many years, and Mark said never had any trouble with her, providing it's balanced, mind. That's where the problems arise.
So if it snaps, it's my fault because I balanced it.
Well, there we go then. So I'll blame you. But no, we'll see, won't we?
Yeah. But, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I always worry about stuff like
it'll be fine,
like that.
It either will or it won't be.
Well, exactly.
So it's all happening, mate. Have a good weekend, guys. See you later.